Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by my outfit, I have decided to film this tutorial for you. I was just laying in bed last night thinking, you know what, I should probably film a tutorial on a very orangey, burgundy look. Yes, I've done that with the Revolution Jewel collection, but I had a specific palette in mind, and it is the Ring the Alarm Jaclyn held the Vault collection. I have barely touched this. In all honesty, if it wasn't for the swatches, I haven't touched this foundation. I haven't touched this palette at all. Immediately when I first saw this palette, bomb ass, I gravitated to it. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve this beautiful cut crease. I hope you enjoy it. So if you would like to know how to create that look, just keep on watching. Off of camera, I've tried the Wayne Goss Naughty Girl technique of applying the blush. It's beautiful. It gives you like this blushiness, like in a very unusual place. It makes me think of like Chinese cartoons. What are they called? Maggot? No. Anyway, you know what I mean. They usually have it on like the top of the cheeks, like rather than like on the apples, and I love it. Right, I've got a little bit of concealer on my eyes. When I concealed my eyes, I've put it on there. I haven't put anything else on there. I don't prime my lids. Sometimes I do it with a concealer, but it's already done. I'm going to start with 203 and the colour Rush in the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is the first orange. And I'm putting that in my crease and blending it towards my brow. As always, I'm going to build it, so I'm taking Rush again, tapping off the excess and going in the crease again. I'm taking Bold Metals 200 and blending the edge just underneath the brow. 305 from Real Techniques, and I'm taking Framed, which is a plummy, purpley, eggplant, aubergine colour, and I'm putting that in the crease again. And I'm not moving my brush, I'm just going back and forth in my crease. I'm not pulling it up anywhere. The brush will blend it for me. I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush, putting it in the crease. This is clean, and I'm blending that. What's it called? I'm blending Frame with Rush. It's a little bit patchy. Jaclyn. I'm going to take a little bit more of Framed. Sometimes if the pigment is patchy, all you need to do is reapply it to fix it. Hopefully that's going to work in this case. Again, I'm taking the blending brush, that clean blending brush. Yeah, not entirely happy with that blend. I'm going to take Rush again and add that. Not gonna lie guys, I'm struggling to achieve a flawless blend, and I'm not doing anything different. It's just like that patch here. Let's cut the crease. I'm using Instant H Rewind to cut my crease, and following Mitchell's advice, I probably might have added too many M's, I'm tapping my concealer rather than swipe. I always had a problem with my concealer mixing with my pigment. That definitely does help. I approve this technique. What do I want to put on the lid? That is the question. I'm going to take a flat brush and take the beautiful red shade Bomb Ass. I didn't set my concealer, so this should help sticking on there. Putting it straight on in the middle. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to put it all over my lid. There's a smidge of fallout, but I don't think I will mind. That looks stunning. Honestly, that does look beautiful. Okay, I've set that, but I'm going to add a little bit of Lolly, the first shade, on the inner third of my eye. And to be honest, Lolly just looks gold. It's a lovely duochrome. It just doesn't, because it's on a red, doesn't really make a difference. Let's take a big flat brush and put that on there. There's a fair bit of fallout with Lolly. I need to darken this crease. I wish I did that before I cut it, but oh well. I'm taking a small angled brush and I'm taking framed and I'm putting that in here. Trying to deepen this. Despacito. Oh, I don't like this makeup look. What did I do? I'm just blending that line. There's loads of fallout. They don't blend that well. So far, this is my least favourite palette out of the Vault collection. Will I be able to save this? I don't know. Carry on watching and find out. I'm going to add on camera in the middle, because I've already added some of that goldness. The shimmer shades are lovely, but I don't know. Let's carry on. I'm going to add a wing. This is Revolution. I think it's called Renaissance Flick. The pigment is definitely there. I'm actually going to clean up underneath, so I don't want any pigment from underneath that liner. Alright, okay, alright. I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to take my 203 and dip into Alert, which is the darker orange, and try and put that in there as well. I just kind of wish Framed wasn't so hard to work with, because I ended up having to blend it out too far. Framed again. I think I don't like that bomb ass is sticking out as much as it is. Adding it on the outer corner. See, sometimes you start the makeup and you have a clear idea of what you want to do. It's just not working out and you have to change the plan. Yep, like this so much better. Alright, let me do the other eye off camera and I will be right back to do the under eye. That was a mission. Framed, Ghost Patchy, has a lot of fallout. Overall, the palette has a lot of fallout. I seem to have a lot more blush now. I did have to take a fluffy brush and clean up with some concealer around the edges because it was just getting a little bit crazy. I already did my under eye here. I'm going to show you how I did that. I took Rush and put it on my lower lash line underneath my wing as well, all the way into the inner corner, almost highlighting with the Rush shade. And now I'm taking an angled brush, a flat brush, and just using the tip to go really close underneath that wing and on my lower lash line, only halfway. And I'm just going to blend those two together. Like, I've got such a better blend on my lower lash line with these. Now I know what the shadow behaves like. So I fixed it, I think, but it's definitely not what I had in mind. But it looks okay. I don't mind it. For my mascara, I'm going to use Lash Paradise. I'm also going to add some false lashes. For my lips, I'm just going to go for a basic nude, Rimmel Nude Delight. This makeup is quite dark, so I think it should go. It's like a orangey yellow nude. My final thoughts on the Ring the Alarm palette is that we are not going to be friends. There are stunning shades in here, but they all have a lot of fallout. Bomb Ass is such a beautiful shade. All the shimmers apply brilliantly with a brush, but they still do have fallout. I struggled with Framed. It was patchy. I tried to fix that by applying another layer on top of it to even it out, but it just ended up fluffing up too high. Just too much pigment. It didn't really work. It didn't wow me as much as the other palettes did. However, saying that, I'm quite happy with how the look turned out and looks pretty decent. What I've noticed though, every single palette in the vault results with a quite dark smoky eye. You will struggle to make like a daytime, just very delicate makeup when using these palettes, that's for sure. That's my thoughts. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!